Hello everyone, NJ Kelly Gardner here. Today we're gonna go ahead and fertilize our citrus trees. So what I have done is I took eggshells, crushed them up in some coffee grinds, used coffee grinds, and an old banana peel. And this is a way you can naturally fertilize your citrus, your vegetables, and your fruit trees if you don't have the fertilizers that's recommended for your citrus or your vegetables. So let's take a look at what I have done so far. So if we look down, we have some eggshells. There's some crushed up eggshells that I had. Actually, it was like probably a handful of eggshells in this container. I took them out, and what I done was I have mixed the eggshells and the coffee grounds together. That way, I don't have to keep going back and forth. So, um, this is a great method for calcium, potassium, and nitrogen for your citrus, vegetables, and fruit trees. And so, as you can see, I have this banana peel, and this is a banana peel. You can still see the sticker here. I took the hat, left the banana peel outside, and it baked on its own due to the heat, the amount of heat we've been having out here in the Northern California area. So let's just take a look and see what I have done at my citrus trees. As we walk along here, we have the blood orange, we have the Washington navel, and then we have the Aurora Satsuma mandarin. And so here, as you can see, I already placed the eggshells, coffee grinds in this container here, 7-gallon container. And this tree is a little wobbly, which I love because the wind is gonna strengthen this tree. People love to say stick their trees, but however, what I'm doing is I'm taking a risk and allowing my trees to strengthen on their own from the wind. So whenever that wind blows, that this bark right here is gonna get strengthened, and all this is gonna stay strong. And then right now it's a small, tiny tree. This is skinny, but this is getting fat, as you can see here. And so anyway, I'm gonna put this banana peel with the sticker on here, and I'm gonna take my hand, as you can see, my hands, and I'm just gonna make sure everything is great here, is in all the way. And I do have red wiggly worms in here, from previous time that my Mario Lemon was in here. And I kept the worms. I picked the worms out and then kept them. And all I did with now is just place the dirt back in this location, and I'm making sure that the root ball here, these roots are not covering my the grass is not covering the roots. Actually, I'm sorry, I'm over here not thinking properly, but you get the drift. I hope I'm not disturbing y'all with my shortness of thinking here, and talking, but I'm trying to do this at one time. And then we're gonna come over here and do the same thing. And I left the coffee grinds, but here we go. Do this for the same thing for this tree here, and you don't have to literally dig a big hole around the whole perimeter of your container, or your if you're growing in the ground. All you need is one spot, really. And what's gonna happen is, in time, these eggshells is gonna deteriorate on its own within a month. Sorry, my fingers in the way. This is gonna deteriorate within months, and it's gonna feed your the roots of the tree the calcium, the potassium, and the nitrogen it needs. If you don't have bone meal, cotton meal, or sulfur, you can use, this product here, these things. And I got this from Lee Farmer, man. He's a great guy, man. Lee Farmer 73 is an awesome brother. He's very humble and have great humility. And just by watching him, when he did this, when I first saw this about a year ago, he had coffee grinds and eggshells, and that's all he'd been using. And I kid you not, guys, it works. It truly, truly works. That container is done. That's the Washington navel. And also, if you got red wigglers, worms in your containers, all you feeding your red wigglers And what's gonna happen in time? They're gonna have worm castings in their in your you have worm castings in your containers, and so you don't you don't really need to you could top them your worm castings off if you want, um and that will also help. I'm just talking about worm castings. I don't know why, but I'm just trying to make sure everything is exposed. I want to see this branch. This is a small dwarf tree and it's actually leaning. This should get staked. It does have the stake on here, but it's whatever. Right now, I'm not really too worried about it. And I already took care of my lemon tree. But this is just an example of, guys, of what you want to do every once a month, or if you're gonna, excuse me, every once a month you want to use a liquid feed, fish emulsion, and kelp meal with molasses or without molasses, or you could blend them together if you don't have that the fish emulsion and kelp together already blended. You could use fish emulsion and kelp meal and actually use a combination of both in your in a 5-gallon container or a gallon container, and take a couple of tablespoons or ounces, whatever you want to do, and handle that. Also, you can also use a slow release fertilizer bi-weekly as well. But this is what I do every couple of months. I would use coffee grinds and eggshells in my for my citrus and vegetables. Right now, as you know, I'm gonna give y'all a look. This tree here was damaged, and I'm already seeing some progress with new foliage. I just seen it to just a few minutes ago. I was oh, here we go, right here. Look at that. I hope you can see it very well. I'm not sure. It was over here somewhere. I don't know what happened. I don't want to, I saw it earlier. Oh, here we go, right here. I don't want you guys to be, it's not the best, but I'm already seeing progress. When things get damaged, guys, don't get upset. Take action and do something about it. And as you can see, I already took action with this right here. I sticked it up with a piece of wood that I had left over from my little project I have done. And when your fruit start bending your branches, stake it up with something. And so that's what this is right now. It's gonna hold my Mayo lemons for right now, and hopefully it can stay like this. I pray to God it stay like this. It gets strong. I like how it looks a little bit. I don't know why, but it's weird. It's look nice to me for some reason. But yeah. But anyway, my next video is gonna be about foliar feeding your leaves, and that will be, check that out within a few hours or so, or a day. So until next time, guys, have a blessed day. Remember, you're destined for greatness, and you have the power to do something great for someone else. So until next time, NJ Colin Garner signing out. Happy Sabbath, and remember to stay strong. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Shalom.